Hello everybody, my name is Teodora Tataru. I'm a student in IT Carlo in software development course in my 4th year. For my final year project, I designed a virtual assistant encapsulated in a mirror. It's different from its rivals because it's based on face recognition and is dedicated to people who are not connected with technology or have their hearing impaired. It's using the mirror surface to deliver its answers to its users while it's doing this vocally as well. My mentor is Joseph, a lecturer from Institute of Technology, Carlo, and further on I will present you how to interact with Pixel. Thank you so much. I will present you now the hardware that I used to create Pixel Virtual Assistant. I will start with the wooden frame, which was created by a local business over here in Kilkenny, and which allows me to encapsulate all the electronic hardware that I used to create my project. You can see here in the lower corner the two-way acrylic mirror. It's a little bit visible from this side, but it's fully visible from the other side, which I will show you a little bit later. We have the 10-inch screen, which gave me the option to attach all the hardware on its back, allowing the interior of the frame to be tidy and aired. Here, on this corner of the screen, we can see the board of the display, which powers all the system and has the two speakers connected directly to this board. Then we have the Raspberry Pi, which is the brain of the whole mirror, and on it are connected two fans. I'm trying to emphasize how important these cooling fans are, because the upper one is cooling the camera, which is so close to the wooden frame that it can become dangerous if the temperature of the camera goes too high. And then we have the other cooling fan, which is connected and it's cooling down the Raspberry Pi itself. The Raspberry Pi, it's increasing its temperature because all the other components are connected directly to it. Then we have the GSM GPS hat, which has two antennas. It has the GSM antenna, which allows us to call and receive or send text messages. And we have the GPS antenna, which is sticked near the window, so we get accurate details about our location. At the bottom, you can see the speakers. On the other side of the frame, this is what the user will see, is you can see the camera over here at the top. You can see the two infrared lens, which allows the virtual assistant to see very good in different light conditions. And we have the camera itself, which is a 5-megapixel camera. At the bottom, we have the microphone, which is sticking a little bit out so that it can intercept what the user is saying easily. And at the bottom, we have the openings for the speakers. We have some additional hardware, which will, if I had the time, I would have replaced them with something else. We have a speaker, so we can call different locations. And we have headphones, which are replacing a microphone, again, to make calls. The last two devices that I showed you are allowing me just to make calls using the GPS GSM hat. The virtual assistant is using the microphone and the speakers, which are connected with the display and the Raspberry Pi. So I am going to make a demonstration now. For this demonstration, I will need to have two types of users, registered and unregistered. Myself, Theodora, I will be the registered user on Pixel Virtual Assistant, and my husband Mike will be the unregistered user of the mirror, who will not have access to all the skills of Pixel Virtual Assistant. Finally, he will be the main protagonist in registering on the mirror. As you can see now on the mirror surface, we can see just the current time. That means that Pixel is dormant at the moment, it's not listening to me, but when I will step in front of the mirror, the virtual assistant will be awake and it's going to be ready for a dialogue with me.
Good afternoon, Dora. How Pixel can assist you?
What date is today, Pixel?
Today's date is Wednesday, the 28th of April, 2021.
What is the weather outside, Pixel?
The weather in Kilkenny is overcast clouds and with the temperature of 10.15 Celsius.
So I asked just two questions, the little mirror. I asked what's the day today, and as you can see it had the correct answer. And then I asked the weather outside without specific location, and with the help of the GSM GPS hat it was able to know what is its location. Of course you can ask the weather in different locations, cities or countries. Define trees, Pixel.
In botany, a tree is a perennial plant with an elongated stem, or trunk, supporting branches and leaves in most species.
As you can see, the mirror can provide definitions, and of course you can ask this question in different manners, like tell me about Python, give me the definition of Python, or define Python. As you can see, as a registered user, Pixel is giving me an answer to any questions that I have. But now I will let Mike to ask a question without being registered, so you can see that you don't need to register yourself on the device to be able to use the mirror.
Pixel, what is the COVID-19 situation in Romania?
In Romania there are 2,240 new cases and 150 new deaths.
The skills that I showed until now, they are very basic and you can find them in any virtual assistant. But there are other skills that Pixel has available. For that, I created a help menu and I will show you how to access it. I need some help, Pixel.
Dora, I see you need some help. Here is how to interact with me. 1. Pixel, what is the time, date? 2. Pixel, COVID-19 stats in Ireland. 3. To define a word, Pixel, define dinosaur. 4. Pixel, tell me the weather in Dublin. 5. Pixel, where is the cinema in Dublin? 6. Pixel, call the cinema in Dublin. 7. Pixel, create an emergency contact. 8. Pixel, create a grocery list. 9. Pixel, add butter to the grocery list. 10. Pixel, show me the grocery list. 11. To stop the conversation, step away from the mirror. Remember that every command needs to start with Pixel.
There are other types of help that Pixel can provide and I will show you some. I need help to find an address, Pixel.
Dora, I see you need some help. Here is how to ask for location details. 1. Pixel, where is IT Carlo? 2. Pixel, where is the cinema in Kilkenny? 3. Pixel, is SuperValue open? 4. Pixel, give me the address for Lidl Kilkenny. 5. Pixel, call Lidl Kilkenny. Remember that every command needs to start with Pixel.
As you can see, there is a general help within Pixel Virtual Assistant, and each different skill has its own help section. So if you don't know how to use the mirror, you can always ask questions like, Pixel, I need help to find an address. Pixel, how do I ask for weather? Pixel, how can I call a location? And Pixel will give you the correct answers and will guide you how to interact with it. Next, we will focus on locations. First of all, I will ask Pixel to give me the address and the phone number of a place in Kilkenny, and then I will repeat the same request but asking Pixel to actually call the location, and we are going to have a conversation with McDonald's. Where is Super Value in Kilkenny, Pixel?
SuperValue Kilkenny is open at the moment. SuperValue Kilkenny phone number is 056 775 2444.
Call McDonald's Kilkenny, Pixel.
McDonald's Kilkenny is open at the moment. McDonald's Kilkenny phone number is 056 775 6660. Are you sure you want to call McDonald's Kilkenny? Answer yes, call location if you wish to proceed.
Yes, call location.
Calling now. McDonald's Kilkenny.
Hello, I was just wondering if you make deliveries in Kilkenny.
Hello, sorry, I can't really hear you.
Are you making deliveries in Kilkenny?
Yeah, so you just need to get onto Uber Eats. If you download the app, you can place your order for delivery that way.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Now Pixel will detect that the other person hang up the call, so it's going to resume its conversation with me.
Your call ended. Can Pixel assist you with anything else?
Now, I will present you one of the interesting skills that Pixel Virtual Assistant has, and that is the emergency contact and the emergency message that Pixel can be instructed to send in case the user who's using the mirror has an emergency. Firstly, I will try to send an SOS myself as I'm registered on the device, followed by Mike, who is not registered on the device. This is a skill that is available only for registered users, so you will see that Mike needs to create first his account on the mirror and then create the SOS contact and send one if he needs. Send an SOS for me, Pixel.
Dora, are you sure you want to send an SOS? Answer yes, send SOS, or no, cancel.
Yes, send SOS.
Dora, I sent an SOS to Mike. I will now call the emergencies. Calling now.
As you can see, I received on Mike's number an emergency text, and now it's going to call him. I replaced the emergency number, of course, with his number because we don't want to have any problems with emergency services. Now it is time to let Mike to interact with the mirror as he is unregistered. He will first try to send an SOS, and the mirror won't allow him to take these actions. It will require him to register. Therefore, Mike will register, then create an SOS contact, and then send the SOS finally. So let's see how this can be achieved.
Good afternoon, stranger. How Pixel can assist you?
I want to send an SOS, Pixel.
Stranger, you do not have an SOS contact saved. I cannot send an SOS. If you want to create an SOS contact, say Pixel. Create an SOS contact.
Pixel, create an SOS contact.
I am really sorry. You need to be registered to add an emergency contact.
Can you help me register, Pixel?
Stranger, I see you need some help. Here is how to ask to register. 1. Pixel, I want to register. 2. Pixel, I want to sign up. 3. I will provide further guidance when we begin the registration process. Remember that every command needs to start with Pixel.
I want to register, Pixel.
To register, I need your name. Please tell me your name.
My name is Mike.
You said Mike, right? Please answer yes, this is right, or no, this is not correct. If you do not want to register anymore, say cancel registration.
Yes, this is right.
For the next 5 seconds, please look into the mirror, Mike. I will start taking some pictures with you. Do not worry, I will delete them afterwards. Now I will learn your face features, Mike. This will take a few minutes. Looking good, Mike. I am starting to know you. You have very interesting features, Mike. We are halfway done. Mike, we are almost done. Do not go anywhere. Done. Now we are friends, Mike. Now you have access to all my skills. Try to ask me for weather details, COVID-19 stats and others. I can always guide you how to communicate with me by asking, Pixel, I need help. Mike, you can send an SOS message to a contact if you ever need immediate help. Here is how to create an emergency contact. 1. Pixel, I want to create an SOS contact. 2. Pixel, I want to create an emergency contact. 3. Keep in mind you need the phone number of your next of kin. If you already have an SOS contact, you can send an SOS when needed like this. 1. Pixel, send an SOS. Remember that every command needs to start with Pixel.
I want to create an SOS, Pixel.
I need a name for the emergency contact. Please tell me the name of the person who will receive an SOS in case of emergency.
The name is Dora.
You said Dora, right? Please answer yes, this is right, or no, this is not correct.
Yes, this is right.
To create the new SOS contact, I need Dora's phone number.
085 817 4706.
You said 0858 174706, right? Please answer yes, this is right, or no, this is not correct.
Yes, this is right.
The account is now created. I will inform now Dora that it is assigned as an emergency contact.
Thank you, Pixel.
Mike, is always a pleasure to help you.
As you can see, I received a message saying that I have been assigned as an emergency contact of Mike. In case of emergency, Pixel Virtual Assistant will message you with more details. As you've seen until now, saving a new SOS contact and sending an SOS in case of emergency is a skill that can be used just by registered users. But we also have lists. So if me as a user, I want to keep in mind what I want to buy from the shop today, I can create a grocery list and put inside all the items that I need to buy that day. And this, again, it's a skill which is available only for registered users. So next, we will view a list which I already created in the past. We will add a new item into it, we will delete an item from it, and we will create a new list with an item in it. So let's see how that goes. I want to see all my lists pixel.
Dora, you have the following lists. 1. Grocery.
I want to see my grocery list pixel.
Dora, you want to see the grocery list, right? Answer yes, this is right, or no, this is not correct.
Yes, this is right.
Grocery. 1. Sugar 2. Milk 3. Flowers 4. Salami 5. Butter 6. Bread 7. Coffee.
Delete sugar from the grocery list pixel.
Dora, you want to delete sugar from the grocery list, right? Answer yes, this is right, or no, this is not correct.
Yes, it is right.
Sugar was deleted from the grocery list. 1. Milk 2. Flowers 3. Salami 4. Butter 5. Bread 6. Coffee.
I want to add clothes to the shopping list pixel.
Dora, you want to add clothes on the shopping list, right? Answer yes, this is right, or no, this is not correct.
Yes, it is right.
The shopping list does not exist. Would you like to create it? Answer yes, I want to create, or no, cancel this list.
Yes, I want to create.
The shopping list was created. Clothes was added to the shopping list.
I want to see all my lists pixel.
Dora, you have the following lists. 1. Grocery 2. Shopping.
I want to delete the shopping list pixel.
What is the name of the list you want to delete?
Shopping list.
You said shopping, right? Answer yes, this is right, or no, this is not correct. Or say cancel this list if you do not want to proceed anymore.
Yes, it is right.
The shopping list was deleted.
I want to see all my lists pixel.
Dora, you have the following lists. 1. Grocery.
Thank you so much for watching the tutorial on how to use Pixel Virtual Assistant. As you can see, it's a smart speaker based on face recognition. It does not listen continuously for what's happening around to answer on request. It's activating only when a person steps in front of the mirror. This is a very important step because most of our devices are listening continuously, and most of the people, they are feeling threatened by this feature. Another very important point is that Pixel displays absolutely everything that has a foreign answer for its users on the mirror surface, helping people with hearing deficiency and elderlies or people with low computer skills to take their time, understand what the virtual assistant has as an answer for them, and making their life more easier than ever. Thank you so much again, and if I'm going to develop it more, I'm going to post on YouTube. Thank you so much.